could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Hello mindenki, Lasz vagyok, ez pedig itt a Witcher 3 Wild Hunt 82. része. Szóval találkozunk a Dijkstrával, Rochal és Talerrel a kikötői raktárházban. Ami elvileg itt van, nem messze. Emlékeim szerint előző... Igen. Előző részben ugye a nagy kincskereséseket azt már megcsináltuk, szóval ez itt eltűnt teljes mértékben. Teljesített be, benne van? Nem hiszem, hogy ezek... De kincsvadászat. Sorban van egyáltalán? Nem. Mindegy, lényegtelen. Az összes másik iskolának, szóval a medve meg a macska iskolának az felszereléseit megtaláltuk. Ezt nem fogjuk alapból megcsinálni, mert ez... Ezt már nem tudom, hogy micsoda. Ez a Gwyntek, nekünk az Államérdek nevezetű küldetés kell. Azzal is megyünk tovább. Aztán kiderül, mi lesz a sorsunk. Vagy mi nem. Ez az egy mellékküldetés van még elvileg, most jelenleg. Utána mehetünk tovább a főküldetéssel. Kiderül, ha jól emlékszem, még Trissnek kell segíteni, vagy Yennefernek, valakinek a kettő közül. Kopogtassunk.
Who's there? Witcher Geralt. Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs. Will you bloody tell us what this is about?
Just as soon as Geralt arrives. Should he arrive?
Még nem tudom, miért van nálam a karba, oké. Fönt vagyunk. Zsír.
Witcher, at last. Now we're all present.
And up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo! Bloody bravo!
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
Túl kíváncsi vagy, ez bosszant.
You're nosy. Starting to piss me off, you know.
I know. Forgive me, it comes with the job.
No, you're not a spy anymore. Remember? Chose the life of a criminal.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
Dijkstra, infernally sad story. Really fucking tugs at the heartstrings. But do you mind getting back to the matter at hand?
Yes, right. Geralt, be so kind as to answer the question. He give you the contract or not?
Jól hangzik, mi a lényeg?
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name. Intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Oké, és ha bejön?
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you found Philippa's hideout. Somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
Jó, benne vagyok.
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. About as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Az igen.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
Na, Filippo meg itt van fönt, úgy nézem.
The bridge must be clear.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round the temple, what about them? Won't they bloody congregate when
Oké,
they see the
csaljuk le
fighting?
Radovidot a
If
hajóról.
they're paid a tidy sum, they won't.
Hoppá, valami történik.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Talán sikerülni fog.
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
Hol ebben a trükk?
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa, I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Kicsit, mintha meggyulladt volna a bagoly, de elrepült. Szóval, hova megyek? A hajóra. Tudtam én, hogy Filippa van ott fönt a gerendán. Sejtettem. Csak tudnám, hogy bagoly képében akkor lát, ha már ki van nyomva a szeme. Mert ugye azért van bekötve, mert megvakították. Túl jó kérdéseket tudok feltenni saját magamnak, amire nem tudom a választ. Mindegy. Haladjunk tovább. Hol a hajó? Másik
We can
oldalon?
go at it here or at my place. You choose. You copper, look, you've got a pack.
Vagy ez lesz az lesz a hajó valamelyik a kettő közül. Valószínűleg tartom. Az igen.
This life, sometimes it's
Eternal fires like to go out before I get them papers.
Jobb oldali lesz? Jobb oldali lesz valószínűleg. Aha. Belet kell beszélni elvileg.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
Audienciát szeretnénk.
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
Na, ki akar még becsapni? Milyen többiek?
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck.
Kedves.
The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible.
Oh.
Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
Aha. Hát te
I'm a
bíráltál, fel
professional.
tudtam el.
Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Na,
Under your
ráharapott.
nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No, you want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
Valóban.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
Az
All of
összeset.
them.
Sejtettem. Radovid nem szarral gurigázik.
Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
Ez nem volt benne az apróbetűs részben. Ez a hála?
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less.
Aha.
Follow me.
Most akkor kövessük, vagy megöl?
Any last words? Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
Na,
Hang on, stay out of my way.
öljük meg Radovidot. Én kapásból Radovidra utazok.
Your Majesty, there are too many. You must hide, sire. There!
Defend your king! Who do you think you are? Defend hey, you! Butcher! Die! Die, Orson!
Shut up and fight.
Watch out! Onward! Regina!
Never learn.
Na?
Open up! I command you to open the door!
Rossz ajtón kopogtat.
You needed merely to ask.
Ciki.
That settles the score. And
Yeah.
that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Oh, achievement. Assassin of Kings. Take part in the assassination of King Radovid. Valószínűleg tartom, hogy ez a teljes szöveg, bár mondjuk nem látjuk. Mindegy. Mi ez a sok cipő?
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Nem korai még az ünneplés?
Sure this isn't premature. Radovid's dead, but it's a long way from that to a free Temeria. War's not over, not even close.
You're mistaken. Tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Oké, a teljes igazság. Azt kell nekünk.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, What Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we plough and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty. And to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced whoreson. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Nem hagyom, hogy megold őket.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Stop walking into his soul!
Now!
Mummy! Reinforcements!
What? Your bollocks drop off?
Fuck! Gotta do everything myself!
Mindenki meghort. Dijkstra, te jössz.
You regret that!
Pathetic.
Megtámasztottuk a színpadhoz.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Kösz, peace. Várd meg a nappalt. Van benne smaragdpor, spiritus. Összeszedem ezeket és eladogatom. És díszránál mi volt? Rostantól csirkemell szendvics. Csodás! Melyik ajtón tudok kimenni? Na, hova kell mennünk? Oda. Ez javas ember. Ups, nem azt akartam. Akkor menjünk először ide. Na várjunk, arra mondjuk akkor itt át tudok menni az én. Nem? Csak zárva van. Jó, akkor mégsem.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Tudni átmenni. De itt. Ups, átmentünk. Neked el kéne adnom pár dolgot. Jó, mutasd, mint van eladó.
What are you offering?
Sok pénze nincs. akkor inkább viszlát.
See you.
Itt volt valahol egy kovács is. Szondja. Itt. Nem sokkal arrébb. Talán nála értelemszerűen el tudjuk adni a dolgokat. Itt dobban nem, ez zárva van.
Crawl back under your rock.
Halló? Hattori.
Greetings, Hattori. I'm back.
Greetings, Witcher. Have you considered my offer?
Nem érdekel.
Sorry. Negotiations, just not in my line of work.
Should you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Rosszat fogtam ki. Van közelben még egy. Nincs több kovács. Mi a heck? Na mindegy. Menjünk a helyszínre. Jó, megpróbálom, amit el tudok adni, azt eladom.
What are you offering?
Nincs elég pénze. Hát, mi az Isten? Megvesszük. Ezt is. Jó. Inkább keresek valami másik.
See you.
Boltost. Viszont oda megyünk a izéhez. A helyszínre.
Quite the smile. Like a raw wound.
Meditálunk. Jó. Segítsünk Yennefernek. Jó, meg gyorsan diskuráljuk meg, hogy mit kell tennünk. Érdekes helyre jöttél, Yennefer.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ki megy meg a kioktatástól?
Spare me your lecture about responsibility.
I was actually going to recite an anthem praising your glory, but if you're not in the mood...
Nem haragszol?
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what ifs.
Szövetséggel kapcsolatban?
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
Mit keresel te itt?
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
Jó, ki ez a fickó?
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
Kicsit kokszos.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
Akkor mégse. Futnunk kell az szökevény után. Azt hittem, itt be tudjuk fejezni, de nem.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Föl tudok mászni a tetőn, az nem lenne rossz. Itt van.
Take off the kid gloves, Geralt.
Help!
Stop screaming, or I'll harm you.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a sieve between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
Well, not really, no.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me?
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
Hogy szöktél meg?
They say no one gets out of Derard alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
Aha. Hogy játszottad el, hogy meghaltál?
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
Aha. Milyen az őrség?
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
No, not officially, but you know how it is.
Aha. Bejuthatunk a csatornákon, eh?
So theoretically we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that?
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
Jó. Az örökről
What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Jól van. Akkor kérjük Zoltán segítségét. Ó, és szintet léptünk. Következő részben elosztjuk ezt az egy pontot. Megkérjük Zoltánt, hogy segítsen. Aztán meglátjuk, mit tudunk tenni az ügy érdekében. Szóval következő részben találkozunk. Ne felejtsetek el feliratkozni és lájkolni a videót. Köszönöm a figyelmet, Lac voltam, minden jót. Sziasztok!